There are a couple of kinds, several kinds of dreams. The normal dreams is that just random, very unimportant events, like we have seen something in the daytime, or we think of something, or we are influenced by the surrounding or what we experience, and then when we sleep, it keep like replaying it like a record player. Yeah. And that is just a very random dream. It's no meaning. Yeah. The second kind of dream is that maybe it's kind of vision. You can see it so clearly as if it's live, it is real. So these are like spiritual kind of dream.
Yeah.
And it has a meaning like, okay, you have gone to heaven, you see this and that saints, or you do something, and these are vision. And there's another kind of dream which like a message dream, which some people interpret it. You can buy a book of dream, and then if you remember your dream, and then you turn the pages and check it out, what is the meaning. Okay, there are many books about dreams, if you remember them. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think you make some of my dream come true, and thank you very much.
These are the forewarning dreams. Yes, they are like the sign. Yeah, it will give you a message or something. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll tell you a secret. When I was Rama of India, I went to Germany. I taught some people that. Maybe that's why we had good affinity. You know the story of Rama, right?
Not really.
No. You don't remember? Oh no, you were not there. When I was in Hong Kong, we watched together a film of the life of Rama. Rama is one of the famous Indian spiritual teacher of all time. Long time ago. He has a wife who has been kidnapped by the other tribe, because he likes her. Or the story like this, huh? He's a prince, yeah? And he was beloved by, of course, by all the concubines of the king even. But there is another wife of the king, not his mother, no, stepmother, has also a son. And then people tell her bad thing, say, oh, you have to make your son a king, otherwise when Rama become king, you are nothing, you're nobody, yeah? You might be exiled somewhere or become commoner, and your son may be killed, be nothing, or, yeah, you'll be nobody. Right now the king loves you because you're still young, but your son, if he's not a king, then you'll be nobody. So she doesn't want it. She did not want to because she loved him too. She loved that king, the Rama. Rama was born before her son, and she loved him just like her son. And they even say you love him more than your son, and this is no good. So every day talk, evil talk, and then she's done it, She, they cause some trouble, make something, and then the king fired the first son, and exile him somewhere else. Yeah. And make the other one become the crown prince, later become king, But because they also love each other, the brother, and the Indian people, they're so morally high. So the brother, the younger stepbrother, who became king later, but doesn't rule the kingdom. Because his brother has gone away, he don't know what, I cannot do anything. So he put his shoes on the thorn. The big brother shoe on the thorn, the one who's supposed to be king but exiled, So he put on the thorn and he just stand nearby every day and doing business like he's doing it for him only.
Wow.
Yes, it's a very nice story. If I have the film again, I'll let you watch it. And then this brother is even more strikingly. He never know his sister. He never know the face because he's so respectful. He doesn't want to have any lustful thought about his brother's wife. So he never even look at her face. He only look at the toe. So whenever he see her, he recognize only the toe, and that's how he recognized her later on when she get lost, and then he came rescue or something. He looked at the toe, the feet, and he recognized her. That's my sister. Never once look at her face, yeah, or any other part except the toe. That's respectful, you know. That's moral. Yeah, that's just one part of the story. I don't want to spoil it and tell you everything. Okay, well, never mind. I tell you a little bit. You want?
Big appetite for us.
Okay. And then this wife is so beautiful, yeah. And one of the other person somewhere, you know, envy her and then took her, kidnap her and want to make her a wife. And you know what she does? She don't even give in, so she don't even want anything to do with him, because she loves her husband, Rama, only. Not only her husband, but also spiritual master. How would you ever give it up? If it's a husband, maybe, but not master as well, you know. So in India, the relationship are like that, you know. Even if the master married to somebody, you know, and but if the person know, because sometimes it's the destiny, a master has to marry. You understand? It's not like everybody has to become a monk to be a master. That's just not the problem of the universe. They don't care about that. You see what I mean? They don't care about that. Even if you're married to a master, you know, you don't look up on him as an equal or as your husband. You will sit at his feet and revere him. You know, apart from being a wife, you are a disciple as well, and they really respect the master. I saw many in India like that. And one master, you know, in India, he was married before, you know, and then his father died, and then he took up named him as a successor, the son, and he already married. And now his wife, I saw it, you know, just sit out at his feet like everybody else. And even inside the house, when she talked to him, he sit at his feet. She sit at his feet and ask like a disciple. You understand? She doesn't throw temper and tantrum and say, I'm your wife and you have to do this. No, not at all. Not in India like that. They are so well educated in spiritual matter. The Rama's wife was kidnapped by somebody. Yeah. And for 14 years.
14 years long?
Yes. And all she does was she sit under the tree all day, all night. She don't let him go. She don't go into his palace or his bed. Now she just sit there right in front of everybody. Yeah, so it's nothing much he can do, you know. He cannot force her. I don't know how he wouldn't force her. But he said, okay, if you say something like, if you love me, you want to do anything with me, then do it right here, right in front of everybody. Show it. So he's so embarrassed. He's also a king of another nation, yeah. I feel a little embarrassed, so he don't do anything. She sit there all day long, all day, all night, you know. She don't do anything else. So just the same, you know. She's also a spiritual person, you see. So because of that, also he respect her. You understand? And so nothing happened. So when he came back home, her husband jealous, you know, and thinking, how it happened? How could it possible that 14 years that he don't touch you? So she said, yes, never. So I say, have to prove it, you know. Maybe not just for him, but for everybody, to respect her again, you know, in her country. So they make a fire and make her enter it. And if it doesn't burn, then she's pure. And it doesn't burn her. Legend, you know, in the story is like that. And what surprised me was that at that time it seemed like they already have UFO or something. Because in the story it described that guy came to kidnap her in the flying chariot. At that time, many thousand years ago. How we have any airplane? You understand?
Yes.
Unless, you see, at that time we were already civilized. As I have told you, we have been civilized before, and then we destroy, you know, the human destroy their own civilization, and then we begin again from nothing. Yeah, unless it was a story of that time. You see what I mean? Or there's a UFO, you know, like an alien kidnap her. Yeah, because flying chariot, you know, in the sky, come and fly there and kidnap her and brought up to the sky flying. Yeah, in Vietnam we also have that story about flying chariot. But people now, they read it, they thought it's just a fairy tale, you know, so they didn't bother. But I don't think so. It might be true, you know. It could have been an alien, or there was another civilization, you know. Or we have been civilized at that time. So later he defeated that guy, you know, and took his wife back. And then she has to go through fire, the burning fire, to prove her innocence. And she's proved, so they're back together happily ever after again. Rama. He played only that film. Because after that, people revere him like a real master, real Rama. So he don't dare play any other thing. Yeah. He played so well just once, and so he didn't want to ruin. You know, suppose he's like that and then playing some warrior or shooting people, then what would people think? You know, Rama go shoot people. Yeah, I heard that. That's the only film he played. He don't want to play any other film at all. Probably go into a forest and meditate or something, huh? Become a real Rama, a real yogi. That film is really very good film. I wish they just distribute it all over the world, you know, Americans to see it.
Well, Master, I wanted to take this time because of the two previous stories to tell my experience, and I think that a lot of people can benefit from this.
Tell them.
And what happened was, I'm an IT consultant, and at times I would make more money than I would thought would be possible. But October the 19th, I got laid off of my job, which is nothing unusual being a consultant. But this time, because of the economy, I haven't worked since then. But what I want to tell people is that at first the ego was hurt because I was laid off and I had worked 16, 17-hour days, whatever, with no warning. Then after the ego got over being laid off and I got readjusted to not having that income coming in and having my unemployment check, then I said, well, January, income tax checks come and I can get caught up where I was from behind. And so since then, but what I want to tell people is people are amazed when I tell them that I've been out of work since October the 19th. And Master, I want to tell you, I have never been happier in my life. You take such good care of me that I tell people that sometimes, even when it seems like I may not be able to make mortgage because I'm single, money comes or something happens where, like in April, I didn't have to pay mortgage because I got to refinance, and they said, well, you can skip a month's payment. I said, Master always takes care. If you focus on what's important, then everything else comes. And when the retreat came, I said, oh, you know, this may be the last unemployment check, but I have no doubt if I can get to Orlando, even if I have to hitchhike or wherever, I'm going, because your priority. And it's like, well, Master, when I was in the mall one day, I said, why do I need another pair of pants? That's not important. What's important is I know without a doubt, instead of saying I think I know that I'll be taken care of, I've had to live it since October and not think of it in theory. And to me, I can't explain it, but it's just
money is nothing. It's illusion.
But see, it's not the money thing. See, for me, it's not the money thing. It's where you put your faith and where your priorities are, because it will test you.
It will test you.
Yeah, it will test you. And the priorities for me, I know without a doubt, my soul is the number one priority. And I said, even if I have to sell a house, but that's not, my house is not a big deal, because when my mother was sick and I said I might have to move back to North Carolina, I said I may have to sell a house then. So what does it matter if I have to sell the house now?
Live in a mobile home.
It does not matter. Your soul.
Live in a motor home.
Yeah. So I just want to tell you. I just want to tell you, Master, that what you've given me is priceless, and I want to thank you.
No, thank you so much. It's all yours. It's all yours.
Much.
Thank God. It's funny that you thank me. You are God, my God.
But thank you for making me realize what the potential that I had inside.
What a pity. It's all yours. You are great, my goodness. Everybody, if they know this, you know, there's nothing else they cannot solve. No problem can ever arise. You are just God, my God. Everything's yours. It's all yours. Everything is yours. I don't do anything. All I do is just take it for myself, and you take it for yourself. Everybody, the whole big treasure. Everybody come and say, come here, everything is here. Just like the table, we come here, everybody eat, you know. And you keep thanking me. I have no credit, really. It's all yours. My goodness, you don't know how great you are. Otherwise, you're not talking like this. You realize just a little bit only. Otherwise, you wouldn't even thank me, because you know who you are. You know who I am and what I'm doing. So, but anyway, to go back to reality, money is an illusion. But when you have a kid and a 23 years old and you don't have a house, it's this big deal. And it can blind you so much that you so have difficult to concentrate on God. So let's go back to reality. There are books out there that show you how to spend $300 per month only on a couple and 3 growing kids from 5 to 11. $300 per month. The kids go to school and everything. So just spend within budget. You know, there are books. There is a family. There was a famous, a bestseller. I don't remember who it is, but it was on a newspaper somewhere. But you go in the bookshop and you probably ask something like that. You know, how to economize, how to live on a small budget, thing like that, and learn from that experience. Yeah.
My question is regarding Eden on Earth. It's really inspiring to envision in the on Earth. So we would like to know more about this beautiful future of our planet. What would the social system look like? Will the money system be replaced by something better, like a system based on abundance and love, where people offer their service and products to the community, and at the same time they will have all they need to live on? Is this achievable within our generation? How do we begin to create Eden on Earth? We're so looking forward to it. Thank you, Master.
I told you all this already, from all the planets, so that you can drool about it. And now if our planet catch up with a similar spiritual elevation, then it will be like that too. Yes? It will be like Eden on Earth, where everyone has equal access to community service as well as a community resource, and everything will be distributed evenly, and everyone will be respected and loved and taken care of exactly like the next one or the last one or the first one. Yes, let's hope it happens soon. Yes, and then we can invent many machines, many other non-pollutant apparatus, so we can travel million light years away from the Earth and visit our neighbor planets and all that, or even immigrate there. It would be more fun than what we are having right now. Yes. As soon as the human being begin to be more compassionate, more loving, and more true to themselves, to their loving great self, to the God within themselves, then nothing is impossible. Everything that they cannot even imagine will happen. Yes. Right now we're trying very hard, costs a lot of money to go to Mars, just take a few little dirt to come back. No, that's nothing. In the future we just fly to every corner of the universe, visiting anybody we want. You know, physically, also spiritually. Spiritually right now, many of us already visiting other planets. And that is okay, that is for us. But we could even invent many other instruments so that we can fly all over the universe en masse together, like we're doing with airplane now, like taking an airplane to Europe or taking an airplane to America. In the future, we will take in similar to airplane, but we will use our thought, power of the mind to control, and then we just go anywhere, not just on this planet. Not just a neighboring Mars or Moon, but far, much farther in the corner of the universe. And we will discover so many things, so many beautiful, interesting corner of our galaxy or the next galaxy that would take our breath away. Right now we're just like crawling on the ground. We fly a little bit in the cloud, but that's it. You know, it's not much interesting. Anyway, I'm also hoping to see that day, you know, while I'm alive. But if not, it's okay. Don't matter. We can fly ourselves individually.
Thank you.
Master used to say, in the future, human beings can communicate without verbal language. My question is there any way to direct disciples to use our power from spiritual practice to lift our world to that level in order to reduce misunderstandings, even wars among each other?
Oh, sure. Sure, you meditate more. You turn yourself more inward. It's not possible that everyone attains the same level at the same time, and hence the misunderstanding where we will always have. No matter how good intention that person may have, or how much sincerity he wants to serve everyone else, his level might not be, up to your level, or your level might not be up to her level, and therefore we have a little bit of misunderstanding. And besides, human faculties, has always flaws. Yeah. You say something, somebody else went out and repeat it. It will be a different one, different story. And then another person repeat after that person will be even further from the original version. And that's why we should refrain from worship or judgment in case we misunderstood the events. Anyway, meanwhile, before we reach this level of complete telepathic communication from inside level, we have to endure it, bear each other, and remember that we love each other, and that is the main thing. We might be upset or angry at each other at one time or another, but love always prevails, and then we will always come back together as a family. All right? You see, love can also be cultivated. Within this realm, yeah? Like considering for others. Yeah, that is a kind of love. Yes. But many don't want to recognize that love in them. See, because the whole trend of society is like that. You have to climb on top of each other in order to succeed, etc., etc. That's what they think. Huh? But they're wrong. They're wrong. First of all, we cannot climb on top of each other to succeed for so long. Maybe temporarily look like that, but it's not for a long term. And in the eyes of heaven, you're garbage. No matter how successful you are in this lifetime, you don't have love for others, you're garbage. And you go nowhere in the ladder of evolution. That's what people don't know. I think whatever they can take now, they take it. They don't know the consequence. The thing is, even among, the fellow initiates, some people still do not learn that. You see what I mean? Yeah. So you have to. You have to. I keep saying again and again and again. Love is very important. It's good we have Valentine's Day, but should be Valentine every day.
What should I do to destroy my ego? Can I ask God to help me?
Can. But the ego will be the last to be destroyed. The reason is we still need a little bit of the ego to go on with this world. Otherwise, you would not like to live in this world anymore. You would just like to die. So a little bit of ego would not hurt. As long as you use the ego and not let the ego use you, then you'll be fine. Yeah?
Yes, but she wanted to know how fast can we destroy the ego to be illuminated.
Oh, you are illuminated, but you still have a little ego to use that as a tool, Okay? As a tool. As long as we have this body, we have a little ego, it's fine. Just use it as a tool. Very subtle ego. Yeah. But she's okay. Tell her she's okay. She doesn't have that much ego. It's just a habit. And whenever you have love, the ego will lessen. What for you want to destroy the ego? I told you already. Just leave it alone. Yeah, do your meditation and do whatever you can. Okay? You see this for you? Can you read it?
Yes.
Yeah? Love will destroy the ego. Yeah, at the end. Why does she insist on the ego so much? Does she think she has a lot of ego?
No, it's only because she hears continuously in the lectures that she cannot obtain the illumination with the ego, and she wants so much to be illuminated that she wants to destroy the ego. That's all.
It's theoretically what she thinks. She doesn't tell her don't think too much, okay? Tell her don't think too much. Just do your job, meditate, and God takes care of everything else, including the ego. Yeah, she's already very illuminated. There's a poquito ego, no problem. Love thy neighbors. Love thy enemies as well. If you even know who your enemies are. Yeah, because you're so happy with your enemies that you won't even know. Mostly you don't know. It's good so. It's the way karma works. So you have to love each other to iron out the difference in the past life. Understand? That's what it is. Be happy with your enemies at home or your friends at home. Very rarely you marry a friend or you have a girlfriend who was a friend. Because if you are friends, then mostly you don't have to work out anymore, the karma anymore. So love your enemies is like that. Okay? Really, Jesus was right. Love your enemies. So try to love them now. Okay? To finish it off, the karma. Happy or not. Yeah, what? You again? No, it's okay.
Just what you're saying. I noticed that sometimes I've fallen in love, and once I already love that person very much, they leave and they disappear. Mm-hmm. I mean, they don't want to know anything more about me. Mm-hmm. So I don't know if that's why, because the karma for my side, it's already maybe it's already paid, because I already love them. I don't know.
Maybe it's like that. Yes. And then you suffer a little bit also after that.
Of course.
Yes, and then that also cleans your karma with that person, whoever that may be.
Oh, the heartbreak.
Okay. Maybe you broke the heart in former life, or maybe they broke yours and then they come back, break it again, but because you love them, so it's erased the, enmity between you.
Okay, so I should just see it as a positive.
Yeah, it's not always your fault that the person hurts you. It might be even his fault. History repeats itself again and again. The reason why we bump into enemies a lot in this world, because this is the world of conflict. You understand? It's not paradise. If this world is a paradise, or if you are in paradise, then you will only meet friends, because that's where all friendliness are. This world is all the people who are not friendly with each other. Most of the time, in a majority of time, I don't say that it's not. But you see, that's why we have conflict. We have wars, we have famine, we have trouble. We have disasters. You see, this world is a world. So beings come here to iron out their past enmity or mistakes. They redeem it here, if they even remember to. That's why some marriage are not happy, or relationship are not happy, and people just bear it and try to work it out, or not try to work it out. You see, all the time. Look around you; it's mostly like that. Yes.
yeah, if somebody hates each other in the past, they have to come back as lovers or families members in order to redeem it. Okay, to love, so that to erase the past enemies, atmosphere and energy within them, and that they have created within the atmosphere also. Have to erase it by love. Love is the only solution to all the problems. So be happy that he leaves you. Yeah, I mean, you're done. You're okay. Ready for next challenge. Yeah, sometimes you have many, So some people are envious of the man who is rich or something, who has many girlfriends and all that. You don't know. It's nothing to be envied about. Yes.
I'd like to share some good news from Florida.
Florida? Yeah, tell me. Tell us.
I have been working at Love and Hut for the last 3 years. And besides selling the food at the restaurant, we also offer the cooking class.
They have Love and Hut in Florida, and you work there?
Yes, I work there. I coordinating the one in Orlando.
Okay.
So besides having the food at the restaurant, we also offer the cooking class.
Cooking class, yeah.
And the first class, about like 21 people attend the class.
How many?
21.
21.
And
wow.
The next class is about 100 people.
Wow. And next one will be more.
Then what happened? We have no room in our restaurant, so the church nearby offer us a place we can handle the class.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
So the Seventh-day Adventist Church, they offer us a place. We'll come there and do a cooking class.
Very good.
We offer about like 3 recipes in about 2 hours. We show SMTV. We show your lecture over there for about like 15 minutes and tell the people about why we should become a vegan. And we share the recipe. And because too many people, we cannot talk normally. We have to have with the audio equipment. We have to have a video projector so that project what we cook on the table. And we offer the free meal at the end. And sometimes they say, can I take the meal for my family, for my wife, my children? So we prepare roughly about 150 to 200 portions at the end of the class.
Yeah, very good.
And later on they say, where can I buy the food? The TVP, the dry food. So I say, how about you come to Love and Hut? So what happened after that is we have a section at Love and Hut with the dry food, the TVP, the quinoa, put aside there. People come and buy them.
So also tofu, homemade tofu or commercial tofu.
Yeah. So many people come back and say because of the thing they buy from us, they are able to make to cook in the vegan food at home and become a vegan themselves.
Yeah. Otherwise, how? Hey, very good idea. Good idea. But many Love and Hut should do that also. I mean, should sell stuff so that people can cook at home.
That's why I wanted to share. And we take further step. We also bring the Love and Hut to the farmer market.
Farmer market. Okay.
So the farmer market is for the people, for the farmer to come there, then sell their produce, like vegetables. So we set a tent there and we set the Love and Hut sign. People are so happy to come to us.
Yeah, of course. They have nothing to eat.
Because they know that the food is vegan.
Yeah, it's good.
So
yeah, very good idea. Yeah, you have to bring it out also, to floor market, open market. Because even for me, when I love those open market, flea market, but they also sell like hot dog or stuff there, but never can find anything to eat because they're not vegan. So why don't we just do that also? Okay? Like a flea market, they go once a week in different places. Every day they go different places. If you cannot open a big vegan restaurant, Love and Hut, you make a loving flea caravan. Flea market, yeah.
It's very good to, for example, the market open for 3 hours in a week, from 4 to 7. And one day we sell is equal to 1 day sell a Love and Hut.
Oh, same, you see? Yes, if I don't have you, I would go out and go to flea market. Yeah, you will earn some money because you don't have any capital to lose. Okay?
We pay only $10 a day.
Yes.
The overhead is very low.
And you don't have to have a big meal, big menus. Even hot dogs with curry we do. Or some vegan hamburger sandwich, something that it sells. Something that tasty, that people come and grab and go and eat. Because I love flea markets, but I can never find anything to eat there. Sometimes they have something like maybe beignet, something, like a fry, look like donut, but nothing inside, just sweet and this is the only thing that can eat for vegan. You can even do that. It's very cheap, You don't make donut. You just make the flour with the yeast, and sugar, and you fry it. Also put some castor sugar on it. Powder, huh?
Cinnamon powder.
Cinnamon powder or just castor sugar, yes. Then also, or just fry apple with the flour you make to coat it. Something like that, huh? Yeah, butter, yes. Very simple. You have hot dog and you have butter and all these donut, and it's enough, and you don't have to have a lot of capital. And every day you go different places, just like everybody else. And I'm sure you never lose your capital. Why don't you do that? Or even if you have lovinghood already, you go out do that also. Yeah. By the way, ask some disciple, your brother and sister, do this part. Yeah.
Master, and more than that, he is a beauty. So we about 3 hours for the market, and we noticed we could come there 2 hours before the market opened.
Oh, really?
So the workers at the library, at the courthouse, can come to buy the food from us.
Yeah.
The vendor, because they're busy from 47, they come to us to buy the food first.
Wow.
So many vendors come to us before they open the market.
Understand? See, look at that.
Master, and here's more thing. And
another beauty.
At the end of that, they come to us to pack some food home.
Oh, wow, look at that.
And we remember you told us we had to cook the food very good.
Yes.
The price had to be reasonable.
Yes.
And also we add one more thing called abundant.
Yes.
And what we do here, we have some kind of rice combo, the noodle combos.
Mm-hmm.
So you can choose the rice, the base, noodle, the base. They can have like 3 items.
Yes.
And they can add on top of that.
Yes.
And sometimes we sell for $8 a combo. And then somebody comes and say, I have $1.47. What can I buy? I say, you can buy a lot. Please select what you like, and you pay what you can.
Oh, that's nice.
And they like it a lot. And sometimes they come and they're hungry, and they tell them, are you hungry? They say, yes. Say, I double the things for you.
Oh,
I give them the double the rice, double noodles, double the food.
These are not very expensive to make.
They are not, because we can make like gluten, for example. It's very simple to make.
Yes.
And I make them, and
if you make at home, it's cheaper even. Yes.
Yes. And what happened also is the organic farmers come to us and say, at the end they have some vegetable left. They say, can I trade my vegetable with the food?
Sure. Oh, that's cute. That's cute. Yeah, of course.
Sometimes we trade with them. We trade the vegan food with the vegetables.
Yeah.
But sometimes they come with nothing. They have nothing left. We still trade with you. Take some food home with you.
Okay, why not? Okay.
And at the end of that also is the homeless also come to us.
And you give them leftover whatever, yeah?
At the beginning we have leftover, but
you cook more, right?
There were many people. So we cannot predict how many people. So we cook extra thing for them, set aside for them.
Wow.
They say, can I have some meat? They like the gluten, the seitan, and we tell them it's not meat, it's gluten.
But it tastes good. Okay, very good. That's good. I like it. I love this. If I could cook for people like that, I would be very, very happy.
And I'm very good cook. My wife cooks very well.
Never mind, yeah. Even if you're not, you can learn. You can go to Lovinghood and learn with the Vietnamese real good cook. There are many of them who can cook very well. You can learn with them. One thing, you can buy this ready-made gluten flour, okay? Gluten powder. And add a little bit more other flour so that it's softened, because if we just use a gluten flour, then it's too hard, okay?
I use the gluten flour, and I put in there like seasoning, salt and sugar. I can make about 100 portions for about like 10 minutes.
See.
I steam them.
You make it yourself or the gluten first?
I put in the flour, and I put using the KitchenAid blender to mix them. And I use the aluminum foil and roll them into rollers.
Yeah.
And steam them. It's so excellent.
Yeah, I know. Just even like that is nice. No need to even anything yet, Just like that. Just steam or boil it, yes.
And what happened is the line for the food get longer and longer. And someone to cook at the nearby, they come and see us, how we can sell the vegan food.
Oh, really?
And they also say, can you bring some food for me to my restaurant? So I bring some of the vegan food to the restaurant, the meat restaurant, and sell them there.
Okay. Wow. Also teach them how.
Yes, we do. They will have some event. You can come and cook at a restaurant also.
Yeah. Tell them if they want to turn their restaurant to vegan, we're willing to teach them everything.
Right.
Yes.
And also the nearby university, they also invite us to come there to offer the vegan food to the students.
Oh, wonderful.
And they say, I have no manpower. I say, no problem. They offer the students to help.
To help you. Wow.
So in the morning they come and carry the food with me.
Yes.
And we just serve the food to the students. And if they can donate, so-called they contribute to the cost of the food, they can. Otherwise, it's okay.
Oh, wonderful. Are you a rich man? You can do that.
I'm very rich. I'm very rich right now. But thank you for your guidance. And I'm very happy to share the information.
Yeah, it's good. You have to be more creative like him. See? Don't just sit there and wait for customer. Go out and get them. Go and get them, tigers. Go get them.
and more good news.
Yes.
I found out last year the foreign government changed the law.
Yes, they do.
Normally it's very difficult to cook in US because you must have a license.
Yeah.
That.
Even just a car, you have to have license.
But last year they say no license needed if you cook baking food like the bread, candies, cakes, jams, cookies, for example, no license needed.
Oh.
But you have to provide the food directly to the consumer. For example, you can bring the food to the farmer market and sell them, but you cannot sell to the internet.
Oh, understand. Wow, that's good already. We don't need internet. We go to flea markets. Yeah? Please go to flea markets. Yeah?
Yeah.
That's where you meet all kind of varieties of people. And then the word will spread also. You bring your Loving Hood card with you and put there for people to take. And then today they eat just a sandwich or hot dog, vegan hot dog with you. Tomorrow they go to your restaurant or next days. Okay?
Yeah. I found also, for example, in order for us to get to the farmer market easily, you must be a farmer or sometimes you...
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. So I bought a piece of land and automatically become a farmer.
Oh, no, you don't have to be. But in the flea market, they have all kinds. They sell clothes, they sell hot dogs, they sell shoes also. Why have to be farmer market?
Sometimes they require you a piece of paper. You must be a farmer.
Okay, good. Then be a farmer. Buy a 2 square meters of land somewhere, put some vegetable on it.
And also I found out the government want to support so-called the local food. They want to have the money spent locally.
Yeah.
And people like to buy local food because fresh is not like transporting like no vitamins.
Yes.
And they have some chips. They have some of the project. They have the chips for money.
Yeah.
And we accept the chip also. You can come to us buy my money or buy the chips. And sometimes we change the chips and in a few weeks a lot of chips. And they're surprised.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's cool. Yeah. Any more good ideas, good news? Yeah, it's good that we talk together like this and everybody learn from each other a little bit. Yes. Yesterday there were also or the day before, also some very good ideas. Inventive. You have to take the initiative and to go all the way out, to spread it, because it's very difficult for people to know you if you don't go out and advertise for yourselves.
What happened after we do this and people see how we're doing, they invite us to come a different bigger event.
Oh.
We're about to enter to one event, 110,000 people.
Wow.
We don't know how to cook yet.
I don't know how you can make all that. You have to ask other disciples come and help prepare some easy and long-lasting food in advance.
Yeah, we do that, and also we also hire students to help us as well.
Yeah.
Like for example, with time for ourselves, for example, is how many portions want to sell per minute, how many like sponsor we need to have, and how fast we can do. And we have the menu something like combo number 1 would be 1 item and 3 items ahead of time already. We don't have to talk. We just say I want combo number 1, and we just select this 1, 2, 3, and we have the food. In 1 minute, we can have the food ready for them.
Oh, wow, very cool. Very good. Very clever. As the demands, you will have to think how to supply, eh? Yeah.
Yes, and we also wrote the article, share that with the Loving Hood USA, so you can share the farmer market information, the the school to different loving heart in the USA and
Wow.
other people.
Very
So
good.
we can do similar.
Bravo. I'm glad. Yes, why not, huh? Why not everybody try to open a loving hood or loving cafe or just loving flea market car, you know, like everyone else. Yes, that's enough, okay? You choose an item that's easy to make and not go and spoil quickly and more popular, to just make a few. First, you start maybe hot dog even, yeah? Or just sandwich, yes? Or fresh soup or something. There's so many things you can do. Or tofu, yeah. Yeah. When I was still wearing a monk's robe, I lived in New York, in Queens, one of the worst quarters you can. Yeah, and I don't have a bed in my room. I have only one blanket, you know, the leftover old blanket, and I sleep in the behind quarter. No heater in the winter, and I have only 3 pairs of clothes and one blanket, and I have to took some of the, you know, let's say the old clothes. I told you already, the underwear for men even to wear, but I don't have. I just sew the front, you know, and keep it warm. That's okay. I wash, clean, yeah. Put it outside in the sun 3 days to sterilize of germs or whatever bad negative energies in there, and I wear it. That's okay. Sometimes I go and take the bread from the bakery that sometimes they left over. They don't sell. They put it outside in the car garbage. You can bring home and eat them. Yeah, that's in New York. In India, chapati and peanut butter. Yeah, for a long period of time. And for 6 months long, at one time, for 6 months long, I stay on the roof every day. No cover on the balcony of the roof. I use my coat. You know, the balcony is like that. You know, there's always a corner, you see, because square, and I sit in that corner. I use my coat to cover that corner, and that's my house for 6 months long. I use my, you know, small luggage as, you know, facility. And I sit on a chair, folding chair. Daytime I fold it up, nighttime I put it folding, like a folding chair, like you sit on the beach, the plastic. And then I sit on that, rain or shine. Yeah, very easy. When it rained too much, I just fold the chair, took the coat, and run to some shelter somewhere. That's idea, my idea of monkhood. I didn't have money. I could have earned money, but I was crazy at that time.
I have a question about if we can still distribute the Crisis to Peace book.
Yeah, yes.
It has the countdown there, but I don't know. I've heard, yeah.
Can, yes. You can put a sticker, extend it on the book, on the SOS, extend it. Up to now, how many years? But we continue, okay? Please help, huh? To make the planet live longer, thing like that, okay? Yeah. Yeah, I had to fight with heaven also, you know. I said, look here. The Mother Earth doesn't want to go yet, yeah? And we have to respect free will, Okay, it's not her fault, whatever it is, anyway, okay? Number one. Number two, if the citizens of the world, if they want to continue fighting or killing each other, that's also their problem. And later they will reincarnate elsewhere. You can bring them in together in another planet and then fight over there. Yeah? But you don't have to destroy the whole planet because there are plenty good people around. Even the people who eat meat and, you know, all that, because they didn't understand. They were raised up like that and nobody taught them any differently. So it was not fair. See what I mean? And of course we have to donate, you know. Negotiation, huh? On and off the table, huh? It's like everything else, huh? Heaven politic, huh? Heaven business, huh? Yes, no problem. It's okay now. I think we're fine for a while.
Continue meditate though. Yeah, I have to continue meditation. Because the stronger I am, the more advantage in negotiation. You understand? And it's the same like every business. You have to be in a stronger position in order to demand. Understand? If you're just a small potato, who listen to you? Huh? Understand? Yes? Yeah. Just, I would have been much stronger. I've been disturbed also. But never mind, never mind. It's okay. It's okay. It's very good, very good. I'm very happy with my situation, my spiritual powers at the moment. Yeah, I feel we can move heaven and earth. Yes. We can negotiate, we can make demands, on the table. We can slap on the table a proposal. Okay, yes. All right, good.
Before I met you, I had a very nice experience, spiritual. And then afterwards I met you and I got initiation. And so I very much long for the light and sound, but I have difficulties with it, so I don't really have the experience. And so I wonder if you can help me with that, or I sometimes wonder in my lifetime will I still be possible to have this
experience. What lifestyle you have? Busy?
Yes.
Do as much as you can. Okay, it's more difficult to concentrate, but busy, but physically or just mentally?
I think mentally more.
And that's why it's difficult to meditate. Okay, now you come home, you change a little bit, not much. Exercise more, okay? Even do work in the house, If normally you don't, you do it now, okay? It relax you. Change, okay? Like you work too much with the brain, go home, wash your clothes, wash your dishes, clean the house, vacuum the carpet. This kind also exercise. Open all the window, vacuum the carpet, clean the, dust the window sill, do whatever. Yeah? Maybe you don't like to do it because you have other people to do it. No? And do it a little bit more, yeah? Or take a walk, okay? Take a walk in the fresh air until you feel tired, and then come back, sit, meditate right away, okay?
Thank you very much.
Come back, wash face, and then sit. At that time, you feel more settled, and your mind doesn't feel too active, and you can concentrate better, huh? Okay?
Thank you.
You're welcome. If you can't walk or anything, just go to balcony and jump rope or something, huh?
Yeah, I feel I know I have to be more outside.
Yes. Good. Yeah, take a fresh air and do some little movement. Yeah, if you cannot do a lot and you don't want, then slowly a little bit at a time. Okay? Yes. And then drink a little calm tea. Yeah, they sell calming tea everywhere. Just little, don't drink too much because you will oversleep. The next morning, There's a story about the guy who always came late to work. And the boss said, if you come late again, I will fire you. But why? He said, I can't sleep at night. That's why, I always oversleep in the morning. Sorry. Then I said, okay, I give you some medicine to sleep at night. And then when he come back next time, everybody, he will say, wow, today he's really 5 minutes early even. He was so happy. Come and said, today I'm early, boss. He said, but where have you been these 2 days? Overdose. Just maybe if it's a cup, you drink like a quarter cup first to see how it helps you. And then if it's not enough, then you drink half a cup or drink a full cup. Depends, okay? Then your mind is a little less active. After exercise or walking, your mind already a little. If the body tired, mind also rest. Then drink a little tea and then go meditate. Okay, love? But don't worry, even if you cannot concentrate well, it's just that you don't see vision, but the master power is always there for you and with you. Just your mind doesn't get it, that's all. Okay? Right.